Ladles and jelly spoons. Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife here. Press the wrong button. We are at the Nebula and it is... and there was no sound. I must be doing something wrong. Oh, you know why? I got the wrong video. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Roll intro. Cool dude. Cool dude, there you go. I've got to get that right. I've got to get that right. Good evening, everyone. Oh, loads of people on. Chris Godfrey's on, Dave Mulready, it's Craig. Oh, Christine's okay, she is every time and all. Every evening time, says Craigie C. 23 in the UK, it's only about 25 here. There's a dog that's getting on my wick at the moment. Good evening all, Tim, how's Mrs. Dowd? She's very well, thank you. She's taken a tablet, she's just had a massive paracetamol and she's lying in the chair with the TV and her brother is calling her tonight to wish her happy birthday for did I plug the wrong thing in? Let's go for that. USB, there we go. That's better. Cloudy again today. The sun's been out a little bit, but it's still a bit cloudy. We're here at the Nebula restaurant, that's a better view. And we're going to put this bag away because we might be getting guests tonight, who knows. So if you just joined us, my name's Tim. I go live at 5:55, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I go live mornings, about 9 o'clock, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for a walk. And on Wednesdays, we meet up with people. You can actually book it to come and join us. And we'll come and have a drink with you. And if you want, we'll even have dinner with you, if you fancy. In the Nebula here, or anywhere else you fancy, really. And I usually chat with the people online. So we got Alan's Homemade Vlogs, Craigie C, Gary Davis is on. Scorcher in the UK at the weekend. Plump, says Craigie C. Is that me? Plump. Pleasantly plump, I think was the thing. Daniel's on. Daniel, it is you that I'm filming the thing for, isn't it? The bakery. I get myself mixed up. John Patton. Or was it? I can't remember now. Linka Satkins on. Green's Adventures. Ruth Robertson. Travel. Awesome together. Peter Glennon, John Patton, it's Jump Now, Melinda Davis, Martin Voss. Okay, I'm coming to the end now. Kev Weaver, thank you for all your support, Kev. Green's Adventures, Linka Satkin, Daniel, Ruth, Craigie C. Louisa Parks, thank you for your support as well, Louise. Oh my gosh, it's all jumping around. I'm going live tonight, 1920. Don't forget, 1920, Ruth Robertson's channel. North Tenerife, NTM video. Evening all. Hope Chris is much better. She's feeling a lot better. As soon as she's on the antibiotics, it kicked in, and the all the inflammation went away with the first couple of paracetamols. Why am I drinking beer, you say? I was going to be beer free, wasn't I, the whole week because of Chris. But I'll tell you, I've got a video from Chris to show you. Chatter from Wenningham, south of England, says Rob. Oh, it's just jumped. If I missed you, I missed you. Adam Hussein's on. Hi Adam, thanks for coming on. We love you. Monday. Greens Adventures, Alan, North Louise, Daniel. Where did that go? Dane Doofus is on. Hi Dane. Cool dude. You keep breaking up. The signal perhaps. It could be the signal. We haven't dropped any frames yet, but it's very low kilobits per second, and this dog is probably... Is that better? No, that's worse, I think. That's better. Angry Velo's on. Is anyone else having sound issues? It sounds bad. Hang on. Okay. Why do I... on? Is that better? So I'm hoping it is. I'm going to test it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm going to take these off and plug my real earphones in. I brought some real earphones today. So I hope you can hear me now. It's probably too loud, is it? That's the monitor. God damn it. You spend money on these things, then they don't work properly. Right, let's have a go. Or is my microphone not working? Hello. So, the sound on the inside, like from this side, is perfect. And I can hear it perfect. And the sound from the video that sounds good as well. So I'm hoping it sounds good on your end. And I've got video 4 here, which is Christina, so I'll check this one. I'm going to cut mine off.
I will thank you, all of you, for the donations for our book and the well wishes, and I'm feeling a lot better. And thank you, Diane and Christopher, for the meal you paid last time. And we had a really good time. And I hope I'm gonna have much more nice times like that. So Tim was very good. He took me out for a meal last night, and he didn't drink himself. So I didn't have to watch him gobbling beer while I was on water. So I think tonight he is allowed to have a beer or two.
I didn't tell her to say that. Thank you, my darling. And safe trip to Christmas tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
He's going back home tomorrow.
Okay. Have a safe trip.
Okay, thank you, my darlings. And I won't come home drunk. She always tells me, don't come home drunk, so who am I going to stay with? That's a problem.
Because I need good food.
Good food.
Now that I can eat again.
Now you've got appetite, you want some good food.
Yeah.
How about roast potatoes and chickpeas in tomato garlic sauce?
Exactly what I had. With cilantro and poached egg on top.
Oh, very nice. Right, I shall see you later, darling.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Bye.
And I just realised that I've left the oven on, so I've got to go home. Anyway, it sounds like the sound wasn't that good anyway. Did it ever come back? I know you could hear the videos, but what about this sound now? So wait for a bit, and then let me know whether the sound is in and out again now. If it is, then I'm just sending this whole thing back, and we'll see what happens. But I've left the oven on, which I said I was not going to do, so I've got to go home. I might come back. Oh, damn. I might leave it here actually and let them look after it. Nobody's going to nick it if it's sort of all connected together, is it? And I sort of trust the people around here. So just put things in the bag here. Tim, it's okay here, says Jimmy England. Sound fine now. So pleased you're feeling better, Chris, says Joanne. Brian's on, sounds good. Sound was never bad, said David Butler. Oh dear. You going home now, Tim? I got to go home. I've left the oven on. I was going to turn the oven down to about 100 degrees. I've got some potatoes in there, you see. So if I leave them in for an hour and a half, then they're just going to be black. So what I'll do is I will pause the show. Shall I pause the show, or shall I just leave it running and rush home and come back? I'm going to ask Alejandro. So I'll put all the things that they could like put in the pockets in my bag. Let's get rid of this now. I don't need it anymore. Perfect sound now. Thanks. So that's that. Get that back in the bag. So all the stuff that they could just walk past and grab and put them in the pockets, I'm going to leave it here, and then I've just got to rush home and turn the oven down, or off now as the case may be, and that'd be good. So alright, I'll put these on because they're out of the way. There you go. Get my phone, put that there, and that there, and the HDMI out is the program. Back to you guys. Get ready down to hold the fort. Yeah. Alejandro.
Water.
Necesito rápido ir a mi casa.
Sí.
¿Puedo dejarla aquí?
Claro.
¿Ya?
¿And the beer?
Yeah.
Te guardo en la nevera.
No.
¿No?
Gracias. 10 minutos.
Sí, pero
Yeah.
la guardo en la nevera.
Sí.
La guardo en la nevera.
Okay.
Sí.
See? I'm going to turn the sound off. Otherwise, I'll get 100 strikes, not strikes, whatever they call it. Ladles and jelly spoons. Oh God. Is everything working? Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. That was weird. Ay. Sound was always good. No probs, Jimmy. Get Webby down from the fort. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, I can hear myself. Turn that off. Here we go. Turn that down. Okay. I'm knackered, mate. I'm knackered. What have we done? Let's do a side by side. There you go. Let's have that and that. And have a nice background. And go for the side by side view. Right. And here comes the beer, Alejandro. Muchas gracias.
Salud.
Dejé el horno encendiendo.
Sí, ¿no?
Yeah, sí.
Ay.
I deserve a bacon butty, says Aki. I'm sure there'll be a couple on the go in the next time. So that's how long it takes me to go home, turn the oven off, kiss the wife, and come back down. Wasn't bad, was it? Did anybody time it? Craig, did you time it? Numbers shot up while you were gone. 67 people on. Carol, no one likes the BBC for reasons. There you go, the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation. To tell you the truth, I don't watch any media anymore. I don't watch anything. I just create what I think's good. But you can't really. 10 minutes exactly. Thanks, Craig. And I went up there pretty sharpish, but the potatoes were done to perfection. In fact, I've turned the oven off but left them in. They're going to be really nice. Basically, they were Canarian potatoes that I did on Monday, and then I put them in the fridge, and then we didn't fancy them on Tuesday because we were going out for Christina's birthday. So I thought, well, I'll do them today with a fried egg or something. And then Chris said she fancied them in the oven, so I peeled them and cut them in quarters and chucked them in oil, give it a shake around, and stuck it in a 180-degree oven, and with some rosemary. And then now I've turned the oven off and I've left them in. So they were already cooked, so that's why I couldn't leave them in too long. Otherwise they'd be really crispy on the outside and nothing on the inside. Not like the McMasters, the Markmaster. Don't watch the BBC. So that was that. And I played you Christina's thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. And she said I could have a beer. And it's when I played that I realised that the oven was on, because she said, "Oh, we're going to eat something good." I thought, "Oh no, I've burnt the bloody meal. I'm not even home." But that's another story. So my setup here today is very similar to the setup here the other day. I'm going to take this camera and show you if I can. Yep, here we go. So this is the setup. Let's go big on this one. Sorry, wrong one. That one. So this is the Yola box, which I'm hoping isn't bad with the sound. It's got two webcams plugged into it. This is the Pocket 3, and this is the other one. And then I've got an HDMI out on here, which comes into this monitor for the guest. So what the guest is seeing here is what you're seeing. And my microphones are connected by Bluetooth to this one. And yeah, basically that's it. So I've got an HDMI out to an external monitor. I've got two webcams in. And on Monday, I'm going to plug my big camera in to... let's just move this up to the top here. There you go. So I'm going to plug the big camera in, my GH5, into the HDMI socket. And what I'm going to do is over the next couple of years, is that Webby? No. Over the next couple of years, I'm going to gravitate to HDMI cameras for this setup. So that's going to be good. I don't know which one to get, but I'm going to get a point tilt zoom, PTZ, or PTZ as they say in America, point tilt zoom camera. Maybe the OBS bot Tail Air. So if you look that one up, in fact they're on special offer at the moment, so you're going to buy me one. I think they're about $600, and they basically got AI face tracking, or you can either have face tracking, body tracking, or animal tracking on it for things like horse. What was the horse thing where they dance? Dressage. That's the one. So dressage. Shall I change these around so that the people watching on TV? You started talking this morning about a weight on a stick as options for you to carry another method. There is loads of options. You got chest harnesses, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to have a camera on my hat. The chest harness would be for the OBS bot, and then I could carry this on another harness on the side. But to tell you the truth, the walks look good with this, but I'm going to go back to my little camera. For the simple reason is I don't look like a pillock when I'm walking around, and the other thing could be that it's getting really heavy, and I know it looks good and all that, but too many points of failure, and I prefer it when I'm walking just with a little camera and a couple of microphones, and we'll see what we can see. So I might stop taking it out on walks, but it is perfect for tonight meetup, midweek meetup, and balcony banter. Perfect. I might even take it to the Freaky Friday, to tell you the truth. So that's pretty cool. Daniel's Adventures on, but I need a second SIM card if I do that, because I don't want to be taking the SIM card out of here and in there, although I could. No, I won't do that. It's only a tenner a month for the second SIM card. Okay, let's get back to you guys. On a stick, we did that. Love Wimbledon. Don't watch live TV. Sound and picture all good. Can't remember odds for the payouts, says Craig C. Tim Dowd, Usain Bolt on speed. Never again Google BBC. What a shock I got. Oh yeah. That was quick, Tim. You're like Superman. Thanks, Fiona. Let's get down to the bottom here. I've got your comments on here as well, so I can look at that without them jumping all over the place. But as they come up, I can see them here and just put them in. Michelle T's on. Hi, Michelle T. Just keep trying. I think Ruth, I think you're the person that has the most interviews ever, and I don't know why they don't take you on. I don't know why they don't take you on. Just tell them you know Tim. I was going to, but then Christine's watching, so she's not watching. Army Man's on, Travels, mods and all in their chat. Ruth doesn't watch Wimbledon. I mean, I'll watch it if it's on, but it's never on really. But I like sports when it's on, but I'm not a sports fan, because fan means fanatic. There you go. Oh, you don't want that. We can do this now. Cool dude. Let's get it fully wide. There we go. And I can take it left and right. I do like this stuff though. What I'm trying to do is to get a picture on. And I've got a picture. Images. Okay, let's try this. Let's try the layout with three views. Well, there's not one I want. That's 3 views. Let's say 3 views. Choose a source. Oh, you got to choose a video source. I don't want a video source. I want a picture source. Images. Doesn't even have the image on it that I put on it. USB drive, no. YOLO cast, no. SD card. I'm trying to put an image on, but it's not even there. I put it on the card, but it's not even there. You should leave the oven on more often. It gets you more pints. That's probably true. What I was going to do was to edit this one, wasn't I? So let's edit this one and swap videos. There you go. So now, if you got the what's it called on the screen, it's over there. Mike Hudak's on, it looks like. Did we miss him? Peter K's on. John Stephen, are you going to have another pint? I've got one here. This is the second one. This is the second one of two. Mark Sweeney, Ruth doesn't watch Wimbledon because she's always at interviews. That is not true, Mark. Sometimes she's walking Jen. Another time she's going live at 9:20. So if you want to chat with her and ask her about her interview technique, then go online at 19:20 tonight. Tennessee, Tennessee. I remember the first date I went on. We ended up getting romantic at the end of the date. And I took my pants off and I had no knees. And she said, what's happened? I said, I got no knees because I had pneumonia when I was a kid. She went, oh, well, that's terrible. And then I took my socks off and she said, and I got no toes. She said, you got no toes? I says, I know. I said, I had toesolitis as well. Anyway, we got naked and she said, thank God you didn't get diphtheria. But dad joke. I don't suppose it is a dad joke, is it? It's a kiddie's joke. Tenerife John. And I've done a lot of the mainland, but before vlogging days. Edinburgh and Beyond's on, saying hi. Dave Mulready's on. Daniel, hi. Robin, Dave. Who was the person I'm doing the bakery for? Who's the person I'm doing the bakery for? I got confused. What spot of Spain do you do? Okay, there we go. Reading the comments on here for a normal channel where they comment for me is easy because they'll ask me a question and then there won't be another comment now to another question. But you guys, you chat amongst yourselves and I just miss all the questions going up. And unfortunately, I can't do. Oh, maybe I can tap this. No. Oh, what about this? No, that just changes it. So there's no ways to search the QQs. QQ meet him. Okay, Daniel. I thought it was. I've actually filmed it, and theoretically, I could show it you now on here. And I don't want to do that because I might screw something up. I've got to take the SD card out. Take the SD card out of the camera, swap them over, and then show you. So what I'll do, I'll put it up as a YouTube video on my channel. Just a YouTube video. Just a very simple one. Oh, I can actually do that now. On here. So where is it? No. I haven't got it on my phone. Hiya. Hurry up, you. You've watched some of the videos. Cool, dude. Do you want to be on it?
What'd you say?
We're live right now.
We watched it, that's why we went there. We went in there and your wee clip with the car park. Then down there was handy.
Okay.
I didn't know how I was like in with the wheelchair.
So you go into the car park and up the back? Perfect. Are you here on Friday?
We're leaving Friday.
We're leaving Friday. Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. There you go. Sorry guys, I'm hooked on Wimbledon. See you, Tricia. Oh, Wimbledon's on now. Oh, that's why I've only got, I don't even know how many people I got now. 111 people. Well, thank you so much. You're probably watching me with one eye and Wimbledon with the other, aren't you? Could I do that properly? Evening, Julie, says Michelle. Ma belle, sans limon, qui vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. Me for the bakery video, says Daniel. Gotcha. So I'm going to put it. I can't put it up now because I haven't transferred it from the thing to my phone, and I don't want to do that while I'm using the camera for obvious reasons. But in the meantime, latest comments. Daniel's Adventures. Craig, you see, I'm a passionate baker of 25 years and want to bring my family to the island, run a bakery and YouTube as well. What, you're going to be competition? Oh, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. In fact, the bakery, the daughter of the owner of the bakery, when they sold the bakery, her and her boyfriend, Nico, I think it is, and she was Justine, French girl, Justine French, and Nico is Canarian. They started a travel around the world. They've been back, I think, for Christmas, but they're out there in South America somewhere now. They went to Asia, China, down to I don't think they got as far as Australia yet, but they've been all over the world, and they went from 500 subscribers, and I pushed the channel right at the beginning, and they went from 500 subscribers to over, what they called? It's called Feliz Viajar, I think it's called, which is happy travels. So Feliz Viajando, happy traveling. So this is them, Feliz Viajando, and it is, they got nearly 60,000 subscribers now. 60,000 subscribers. 'Tis amazing. Search filters, view channel. I'm gonna put a link up to share. Copy link. Go back to me. Swing and put it in here. Paste. It is Feliz Viajando 2024. You want to be on it? Trying to get the pretty people on. And they used to own the bakery, so go to that channel and subscribe, and then get to know Justine, and say, hey Justine, I love your videos and so on, like that, and say, any discount on the bakery? I don't know whether they're selling it or whether they're renting it. I know they've put a thing out for rent. They got a number to call for rent it, but they might be selling it as well. If you want to get the freehold, I don't know what he was running for, but he's not going to get run over, is he? Need a lot of euros down to open a bakery. Make a lot of dough, says Craig, you see. But cool dudes. A couple of people said they might be coming. They might be coming. Feliz Viajando. There you go. Go and check that out. Feliz Viajando 2024. Porque esa la pastelería abierta.
¿Cuál?
The baker, the panadería.
Ah, no sé. ¿Dónde hay?
No, la panadería
¿Aquí hay?
abajo.
Ah, sí.
Desde hace un año
Cerrada.
cerrada, ¿eh?
No, panadería.
Panadería, no, el de abajo ya se
No sé. Ellos preguntaban tú de la dirección. La dirección.
¿De dirección?
Sí,
Para ti.
No, de YouTube, para ellos.
Para YouTube.
Sí, de eso.
Timothy Dowd. You got it? Okay, great stuff. Give me a Jack Bell, is it? No. Give us a comment and I'll put it up on the screen for you.
Sí, no sabía ni que había panadería.
Para alquilar.
Sí, va a ser tú el programa allá abajo en la panadería.
Sí.
Ah.
This is your song. There you go, lads. You're on it. Full screen. Give us a wave. Give us a chat now. Oh. And don't forget to subscribe. Oh, you got to log in? Yeah. Oh, okay. If you log in with, if you're on the app, it's easier. Cool dude. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some new followers today. Ray says tea's done and dusted. Very nice. I haven't had my tea yet. Ruth saying hi to Jack. Edinburgh Beyond. Michael's on. You're having chicken. We're going to zoom back out. There you go. And go back round to this place here. There you go. Alejandro Shavida.
Hey.
So, do I have the second one? Like, subscribe. Neil Lewis is on. Iggy. Is that Iggy Pop? Julie Wade, not long now. The Winchester and Beyond is on. How's your arm, Tim, carrying all those new gear this morning? Actually, I quite enjoyed it, but I changed the cameras over today, but I didn't like the fact that it didn't track me in the face, and I was all over the place. Then the camera went sort of sideways, and then these wires, let me show you these again. My problem is that these wires here get in the way. Now there must be a way that I can get a 90-degree USB here, a 90-degree USB here, and I bought two of these from 90-degree, but they're pointing out the front. I got to take them back to MediaMarkt within the next 15 days. And this one goes out to the monitor, which is here, so you can actually see it right there. There's the monitor. Cool dudes. There's a bus coming, give him a wave. People coming or going home? Or is it empty? No, there's people on there. You always got to give them a wave. Ladles and jelly spoons. What do you think of this layout? Is this layout okay? Especially for you guys on the TV? Edinburgh Beyond, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Tim, thanks for coming on my live the other night. Michael commented, but you missed it. I did miss it, so I'm going to go and try. Tim's arms okay, can still lift a pint. Neil Lewis, go back to him. I commented it 3 times about you 916. Oh my God, Neil, I do apologise. If I'm looking at this, I'll show you. Then every time somebody comments, it jumps. And that means every time people are saying, hi John, hi Bill, hi Fred, then all the other stuff goes away. And what I used to do was say, do QQ, I can filter it. But I can't filter on this. So, hi Winchester. Oh, that was Craig doing that. Let me see if I can get back to... Ins and outs, and sounds as if I have a skill more than 5 years. It'll be accepted, yes. If you're doing if you do a business plan for the bakery, then they'll accept that easily accept that. And the bakery did very well, actually. I mean, they did obviously French bread and all that, but they also did cakes and what have you. But I think what the village needs is somebody who does good bread. And if you do a British loaf, you would make a fortune. And if you start doing things like pies and pasties, like a Greg's, that would take right off. People would come far and wide for that. I mean, there's a woman in Nosgigantes that bakes them at home and delivers them to the village. And she sells them all. So if you're doing fresh bread croissant. You don't have to do croissants because that's hard. But if you're doing fresh bread, fresh rolls, maybe a granary loaf, and like that really good white bread, you can do doorstop toasts. You could end up selling to all the people who do English breakfast here. You could sell your bread to them for the toast. That'd be fantastic. But again, you got to do your homework. You've got to do your due diligence. You've got to make sure that it's all set, and don't listen to a YouTuber who's saying you're going to make a fortune, and then you don't. Third time, Tim, you forgot to put U916 so the other view is bigger. I didn't forget. I don't want to do that. Subscribe, Tim. Okay, cool, dude. So just she's called Justine, like Justin Bieber. So Justine, and I don't think there's an E on the end. I think it's Justine, not Justine Bieber. And I think her husband or her boyfriend's called Nico. And they're very approachable. She speaks French, English, Spanish, and a lot of German. Speaks a load of languages. So just say that you just mention it. And mention me, of course. Tim, she knows me as the magician and the drone pilot. Okay, pleasure, Peter. Daniel, is the bakery on lease or buying it? It would be a lease, I think. It would be a lease. Claudio, ¿qué tal? Bien?
Bien, ¿quieres otra?
Necesito otra, sí. Otra cerveza, because it's la cerveza, is it? And otro. Look like you're ready for your holiday? Hiya. Thought like I was going the wrong way then. What's this van here? Aqua service, there you go. Water service. Who needs that? 3 beers now, Tim. No, it's not 3 beers. This is my second beer. It's not 3 beers. There's a QQ there, it just went straight past. Can I make all bread? Oh, I can make all bread rolls, baguettes, you name it. Pastisserie will be ordered in and baked off. The what? Pastisserie? I can watch it on here now. I can make all bread rolls, baguettes, you name it. Pastisserie will be ordered in and baked off, Tim. Okay. Cool dude. Got a loaf of Olive Garden done as all a week. They don't sell them anymore at the Olive Garden. That's what I'm saying. The Olive Garden stopped selling them to the public. So all the bread that they bake in the Olive Garden in Los Cristianos gets served in the cafe. Be like Tim said, Rob. TTFN, Alan. Back into the garden again will be listen mode. Rocky Earth Guy. Hi, sorry I missed your first comment there, Jassy. What are you doing in the garden today? I thought you preferred the 916 yesterday. We have half the image covered on the right. Yeah, basically, I quite like the wide here because the 916 I'm like this, or I've got to put the camera quite far away. So it gives you a bit more of where I am. And if I do this, and you can see the others as well. So that's quite nice, and I like that other one on that side. And then when I do the when I show your comment, then the comments come nice underneath. So I think that's quite good. Give us a wave. Give us all a wave. Cool dudes. I'm actually enjoying myself now. It's only 5 to 7. I've got to be off by 7:20 though, because Ruth Robertson is going live on her channel. Did somebody put her link up? Somebody put Ruth's link up. She's going live at 19:20. Tim said it'd be leased. The telephone number is actually for alquiler, which is rent, but I think it will be a traspaso, which is a lease. and that means you've got to pay a lump sum to go in, and then you've got to do a muchas gracias. That's Claudio. So then you've got to pay a monthly rent after that. So you got to make sure that you've got the money to go in, and that money you theoretically can get back if you leave by asking for money when you do the traspaso. But yeah, but do your homework. That's the most important thing. Do your homework. Do your homework. This looks a bit dark as opposed to that, doesn't it? Really? I don't know. There's no way that I can change the lighting on this anyway. I don't think. If I press this twice, what happens? Okay, that happens. Good. So for those of you wondering where we are, we're in Karasavaki. Right in front of you is the Mind Hotel. On the left there. So that's the Mind Hotel. Then on the right here we got the Tropical Park. And if we look behind the Tropical Park, those white buildings, that is up the hill a bit further. That is the Blue Sea Cayo Garden. Shirley was saying she was bedbound, searching for Tenerife videos, and Tim was the only one doing it. There you go. And this is the going down towards the bottom there. Q, Daniel, thanks a lot. Hola, amigo. Let's zoom out again now. Is that too wide, would you say? Is that a nice view, that? Because you got a view of everything there, haven't you? The only thing I don't like about this restaurant is that bloody sign there. That is a massive menu, and it is a menu in 6 languages, and it is the full menu. And I think, you know, why would you do that? What I would do is I put a TV there showing everything. You know, we'll get Rick to go and do the thing. You know, go and do the. Although they do a lot themselves. I think on Instagram you can actually see the boss juggling cocktails in the cocktail bar next door. He owns both these, Eden Gin Cocktail Bar and the Nebula. And oh, here we go. Half a pint for the road, Mrs. Dowd, here indoors. Ray, thank you so much for that. We really do appreciate the people who take the time and energy and money, of course, to press the little dollar sign in there. I do always say though, and Google doesn't like you saying this, that of that £2, 90 pence is going straight to Google. Then they take tax off it, and then they send me the rest. So if you really want to buy me a pint today, the easiest way to do it is to go to timothydow.com/sponsor, and that'll give you my PayPal address. So it's Christine's PayPal address actually, but there you go. How do you split the screen between an iPhone and an Osmo Pocket 3, says Daniel? It depends what software you're using. If I get your question right, is how do I do it on this? I can connect the iPhone. The iPhone's not connected. I've got 2 cameras. I've got a Pocket 3 from DJI, and I've got a Pocket 3 from Feiyutech. So if I show you the Feiyutech one, this is the Feiyutech Pocket 3, and this is basically 2 pieces. It's the top bit, which comes off, and that's the magnet that fits on top of your car, and then you've got this handle here, which is the controller, and they connect through Bluetooth, or you can plug them in, which is what I've got it now, and that works well because I don't have to worry about the connection between the zoom and the pan and tilt. So if you're saying how do I do this, then I do that on my YOLO box, and the YOLO box you just say add a source, and then you say I want a multi-source, and you pick which one you want, then you pick the sources in the multi-source and then say go. If that's not your question, can you formulate it slightly different, and I'll try and answer that one. Hoping there isn't a hose pipe ban now. Hose pipe. timothydow.com/sponsor. There's an extra S in there, but that just triples the money that you send. Huge in the 60s, but not for us, Elvis and Beatles fans. Yes, Shirley, he was huge in the 60s. Oh my God. I was born in the 60s, but I wasn't huge. Jassy, you'll have the Thames water after you. Oh dear. Got my sprinkler on. No pun intended. What's a better shame? There's a lot of wasted screen real estate, though, says Neil Lewis. Is anybody else worried about the wasted screen real estate? If they are, I'll change it. I mean, basically, I can do split screen. Is that better? Is that what you want? I don't like it. Oh, you didn't see it. That's okay with 2 people, but for like that. And the other one is the news layout. Is that the one you're talking about? I can do that one, but I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's go side by side. I actually prefer that, because then I can do this, you know, and I think that looks good. I really do. If you don't like it, I apologize, but that's what I prefer. Is that the shoulder cam? Yeah, that is the shoulder cam, yeah. If you need a multi-sauce ketchup with mayo. Source, S-O-R-C-E, source. Is it? S-O-U-R. I can't even spell it. My software's MacBook Pro M4 chip, Tim. See, that's the hardware. What software are you using is, if you're on a MacBook Pro, you got maybe 3 options, or 4 in fact. You got the free option, which is not GarageBand, what is it? Not Movie Maker, iMovie. So the free option is iMovie, and I'm not sure whether you can do split screen on that. I think you must be able to. Yeah, you must be able to, but I don't know how to do it. You've got the what's it called? Final Cut Pro, of course, but that's $300. Although you can get a trial at apple.com Final Cut Pro and download the trial, and you can actually do quite a lot with that. I'm not sure if you can do all the fancy stuff on the trial version. And the other thing you can use, which is totally free, is DaVinci Resolve, and that is a full functioning, very professional editing system, and you can definitely do side by sides or up and down or back and front or whatever you want on that. And the other one that I would use is LumaFusion. LumaFusion is good because you can put it on your phone, your tablet and your Mac, and you can share your edits between the 3. So you can record on your phone, you can go in and do a string out, which means putting the scenes very basically in the right order, and then you can even put in your B-roll, which is like the when you've got your story going, then if you've got anything that sort of punctuates the story, like an image or a bit of footage for something that you want to talk over, then you put those on the second layer, and then as you're talking, that'll come in on the second layer. LumaFusion does that, and then if you stop it and export it out, you can open the same thing on your Mac or on your iPad or whatever. So LumaFusion's pretty good. It's very cheap as well. See you guys. Good to see you. Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
They came here because of us, and they went up the ramp to the Monte Cristo as well. Poor lad's in a wheelchair. iMovie, Final Cut Pro, what I have, Tim. Basically, the easiest thing you can do is to go and subscribe to Final Cut Bro, B-R-O, Final Cut Bro, FCB, on YouTube, and he has, for free, all the things that you need to know. And if you want to actually really get into Final Cut, then I would go to rippletraining.com. rippletraining.com. Send them a message and tell them I sent you. I'm actually on, if you go to rippletraining.com and go to the testimonials, I'm in there for Motion, because I learnt Apple Motion through them. Apple Motion is a secondary thing where you can do your motion graphics. So yeah, Ripple Training, and get the complete Final Cut Pro package, and you'll learn everything on that. It's quite expensive. Well, no, it's a lot of money. But the other thing is, once you're in that ecosystem, go to Ripple Training on YouTube, and they got a lot of 5-minute things, and just search for split screen on Ripple Training on YouTube. They'll tell you exactly how to do it. For me to tell you here, it'd be useless, because you've got to listen to it and then do it at the same time. Or you can book a private one-on-one for me for €350 an hour, plus VAT. NTM, used all Lumas great, but FCP rocks. Exactly, says Steve. Exactly. Off now, says Rob. Get the chops on the Barbie. There you go. As long as you don't get Barbie on the chops. 7:02 p.m. Don't think you and Chris got my anniversary Wii gift. I don't think you and Chris got my anniversary Wii gift to both of you. Surely. I'm sure I said thank you. Hopefully I said thank you. Was it a PayPal for Chris, or did you? Diane, Marcia, James, Louise, Kevin, Allison, Paul, Ian, Jesse. Shirley Cruikshank, yes we did. I'm sure that I said thank you for that, but I'm just checking now. It went to the pool. It went to the pool for this thing. Thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. On June the 29th, is that what you're talking about? Thank you so much. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I said on here, although when you put it in a pool, I can't send you a message, unfortunately. Well, thank you so much. If it was by post, if you sent something by post, it won't get here till September at least. Bye, Adam. Thanks for coming in. Right, I got to finish this beer and then we're going to go. Rain in the southeast. Oh dear. Bye. Oh, you did, that's good. I was a PayPal for you both, but it came up with your tech thing. Okay, no, thank you so much. We did get that. Thank you very much, Shirley. It's, in fact, I cancelled the pool today because I bought the thing now, and I transferred all the money that people gave over to the main account, and that's Christine's account. So she's going to be in books for the next 2 years, I think. Always wave at the things. We have the cloud also in the north, Tim. I don't know what it is. They did say it was going to change, but I'm glad about the weather because it's about 25 degrees, a little bit muggy down the south here. I don't know whether it's cleaner up by you, but the Kalima's gone because I can see La Gomera again, which is good. I'm actually quite enjoying myself now, so I'm going to stay on a little bit longer, but I will be definitely gone by 1:15 because, don't forget, you got to get ready, get your glasses filled, and go and watch Ruth Robertson. Thanks, Shirley. And David's saying it's still 23 degrees in Dublin. Wow. Did I miss something? Rob's off now, get the chops, we did that one. Darren Hayward, lovely hotel across there. The Mine, stayed there not long ago. Also Tropical Park's a lovely place. We were staying when we were staying at the Mine. They were working on it. Yeah, they did a lot of renovations there, I think. Did I put that up? There you go. Darren, thanks very much for popping in. Hose pipe ban, I'm going way back now until somebody says something and then off we go. Okay, I'm going back down the one. See you, Ray. 22 degrees in Hamilton. You can do your live from outside then. Looking forward to our walk in December, Tim. Winchester and beyond, it's still booked, of course it is. In fact, I keep looking at it, and if there's nobody between now and then, you're the next. But let's have a quick look. I go on to Calendly, and then I hit the thing. So we've got, that's what we'll do. We've got Pato the Duck tomorrow morning in Los Cristianos. Where are we going to meet? I can't remember. Questions. Meet outside the Hammer Unlimited Gym, same as last time. Okay. We're not going in though. Balcony Banter. Somebody has registered for Balcony Banter. Can you guess who it is? Adam Hussein. And then we've got Tuesday the 15th, Ian Francis and Nick. Freaky Friday, we've got the Tony Green's coming next Friday, the 15th. So the 14th we've got Balcony Banter calling. Tuesday the 15th, Freaky Friday's August the 15th. Craig Cowie, August the 19th. An hour, my balance, such a where we have onto Christopher, a village okay, what we're going to do, we're going to, nearer the time, we're going to sort something, Craig, with that. Craig, you see. Freaky Friday, September the 19th. Chris Godfrey, Diane, Joanne, Hurley, and Ian. And I'd like to thank them for the support as well. Thank you so much. And then the last one there is Paul Budd, aka Winchester and beyond. Go and check him out as well. So, cheers, big ears. Are we going to get some people to interview? I don't think so. You're in Los Cris, Paul, eh? February, Tim. Book us for a walk and a pint on Freaky Friday. Just go to timothydow.com/ I can do that. Overlays. What we got? Countdown timer, titles, lower thirds. Let's do a lower third, and let's do this one here. Overlay name is events, EVENTS, and enter the text. timothydow.com /EVENTS, and we'll have the open sands. That'd be quite nice. Done. Let me give it up there. timothydow.com /events. In fact, what I'm going to do is bring it down here like that. There you go. There you go. So that's where you go, to timothydow.com /events, and book it, don't Thomas Cook it. I'm going to edit it again because I don't want it to be on forever. Text color, background color, text alignment, scale, auto hide. There you go, 10 seconds. So if I put it on now, it'll come up for 10 seconds and then fall away. That's what I like about this job. apart from the pay. You can just sit here and goof off and have a bit of fun, and everybody else is quite happy. My name's Timothy Dowd, making the magic happen, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. We didn't drop any frames, but we're still only at 800 kilobits per second, so, and I am streaming tonight in 720p, so it's a little bit smaller, but it should be good on a TV. Not fantastic on a TV, but it should be good on a TV. And it is now 1914, is that right? Yeah, I said I was going to leave at 1915, so we've got 1 minute to go. And I'm hoping that the video is going to work, because last time I didn't do a video, it sort of froze on me. So, I mean, the hardware's really good, the software is, but they can always update the firmware, can't they? And what I'm going to do is write to these people, because I'm going to do a first impressions a year on, because it's a year old, this thing, so they should have ironed out the problems by now. But if I set up a stream, I can't change the date. I've got to delete it and start it again, which is another thing. So you are watching See ya. Wouldn't want to be you.